This orientation program is directed to our intermediate phase students. I am Professor Ashina Singh Pillai, the academic leader of the B.Ed program. I'd like to welcome you to the intermediate phase orientation program. Allow me to introduce you to important personnel within teaching and learning in the School of Education. Our academic leader for teaching and learning is Professor Samo Khumalo. Her picture is reflected on this slide, as well as her email address. Should you have any queries pertaining to the intermediate phase, your go-to person is Dr. Justin Malabala. His picture is there, as well as his email address. So the intermediate phase B.Ed program is a 4-year degree which spans across 8 semesters. This means that you cannot complete the degree in less than 4 years or less than 8 semesters. To be degree complete, you must meet the program requirements and obtain 512 credits. Please note that this program has the language option, meaning a student can select to either do the program in isiZulu home language with English as their FAL, or English is home language and isiZulu as FAL. We have 2 specializations, a mathematics specialization and a natural science technology specialization. Your qualification or your ability to get into a particular stream is dependent on the subjects that you did in your NSC matric examination. For example, if a student wants to do NS Tech, they would have had to have done natural sciences and physical science as part of their matric subjects to qualify for that particular stream, because the content requires this foundational knowledge. In the intermediate phase program, we have certain compulsory or core modules. There are 6 education studies modules that spread across year 1 to 4, 4 teaching practice modules, 1 in each year of study, and they have to be completed consecutively. All our students are required to do language learning and teaching in education, which enables them to teach in English. The intermediate phase students also do South African Sign Language as a language of conversational communication. What is good about our intermediate phase program is that all our students do a compulsory module in coding and robotics. We are one of 2 universities in the country that offers this module. Students are also expected to complete a compulsory social justice module and a computer literacy module. Some important points to remember. I'm now going to focus on the NS Tech stream. So this stream is offered in 2 language options, either with English as your home language, meaning isiZulu is FAL, or isiZulu as home language, meaning English is my FAL. It also reflects the precise modules that one needs to complete in the English home language package and the isiZulu FAL package, the isiZulu home language package with where English is FAL. It also reflects the modules that you have to do for social sciences. Within the social sciences, you may opt to either focus on a history specialization or a geog specialization, and we explicitly state the modules that you must complete for each of the selected specializations. For the social sciences, you only have to select one of the specialization options. To meet the program requirements, please ensure that you select the correct modules. The mathematics stream also has the same language options. English HL, meaning isiZulu is FAL, or isiZulu home language and English is FAL. And again, the modules that one needs to complete is explicitly listed. I'm emphasizing this. So along the course of your degree, you cannot claim, I didn't know which module to register for. It is clearly listed here in your orientation program. This information is also in the handbook. And it also shows for social sciences which the specialization options and the module one needs to register for. The grids that follow very precisely and concisely reflect the modules a student needs to register for each stream and the language option that they choose to select. It is from year 1 to year 4. The slide shows the modules one needs to register for in the NS Tech stream when isiZulu is home language and English is FAL. The slide pays attention to the mathematics stream where English is home language and isiZulu is FAL. Reflected on this slide is the math stream where isiZulu is a home language and English is FAL. Again, it shows exactly which module a student needs to complete from year 1 to year 4 for semester 1 and 2. Here are some steps you could follow if you find that you are not on track with your studies and are not completing the modules as per the previous slides. You need to firstly establish your language option that you have selected. Is it English home language with isiZulu FAL, or is it isiZulu home language with English FAL? Then you also need to establish your stream of specialization. Is it NS Tech or is it mathematics? So that you can choose the correct language option modules and the stream modules. Thereafter, if you have failed or missed modules, you need to look at grids 8 to 11 to make sure that you complete these modules in the semester that it is offered. Remember to note your academic standings at all times. Are you on good academic standings? Because if you're not on good academic standing, you cannot pick up the expected credit load. Your credit load would be reduced, and this would impact your progression, how fast you progress through the program. So always bear that in mind. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. There are many people to assist you, support you, and guide you. So help is just an email away. This is the way in which we communicate. So for queries that you have related to your curriculum, your modules, curriculum advice that you may need, the go-to person is Mr. Lucky Khumalo. For all administrative issues, the person to contact is our Principal Administrative Officer, Ms. Bongi Bangu. And if you have any other queries pertaining to attendance, assessments, not being able to complete tasks timeously, the person to contact is Dr. Justin Molabala. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you well with your study and your stay at Edgewood.